I'll share my screen. Okay. Can you see my screen
No, ma'am.
now?
Ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
It's
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it's visible now, ma'am.
it's visible now.
Yes, ma'am.
So before starting our class, let's see how to give your remark. That means feedback. Okay. So it will take just you have to be clear about that process. So I will start from that part only. Okay. I think you have seen this video. Most of the teachers will give you that video how to mark that feedback. Okay. So let's see. It is all about your student portal. So before this, it is only given that you have to download that WebEx, then how to install and how to join the class. So I think all of you have clear because you have already joined the class, is it? So next part.
Next.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
See this video, the sound is clear. You can hear it clearly. Is it
Ma'am,
clear?
it's still push.
No, no, I have paused that one, so that's why. But the video is clear, no, to you, all of you,
Yes.
and the sound is also clear.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, I'll start it again.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello? Yes,
Ma'am, there is no sound, ma'am.
no sound. Wait.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait. Now,
No, ma'am.
There is no sound.
now it is clear.
No, ma'am. There is no sound
ma'am.
coming.
Okay,
But
I'll
still,
do one thing. That YouTube link I'll share in our group. Okay, you can see that YouTube link. Okay, I am sharing
Okay,
that link.
ma'am.
Wait, wait, wait.
okay, ma'am.
I have shared that link in our group. You can go through that link. That means it is all about how to install that WebEx and how to join the meeting and how to give your attendance. Everything is there, so you can see that video in your free time. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
so one thing is now. Do you have your syllabus, that whole syllabus of your paper? This is your paper BSC 201. mathematics 3, transformation and discrete mathematics. So I think there are two parts. First part is your transformation calculus and second part is your discrete mathematics. So from first part you will have two units. First one is that Laplace transformation and second unit was from Fourier transformation. And in the second section, that means the discrete mathematics, you will have 6 units. So I think this paper is little bit lengthy. That means total you have to cover at 8 units. So I will give you the notes and some important questions also we will discuss. Okay. So
Okay.
what you have to do, see, nowadays your exam will be, I don't know about that coming exam, but presently it is for MCQs. All the question will come in the form of MCQs. So I will discuss some MCQs and one more thing. I am recording this video. If you miss something, again you can see this video, some portions, okay? So it will be helpful for you and we will discuss the MCQs, we will discuss the topics. So those MCQs are important for your exam. So you can note the MCQs while we will discuss, okay? And one more thing, after class also I will give you that, hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. After the class also, I will give you the that means material, so you can go through this material. If you have any doubt, you know my department. It's maths department in that basement 3. So you can contact me. You have my phone number also. Okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
we will start from a very easy topic because this is an online class and this is my first class. I think I have not taken your class before in your first and second semester, so this is my first class with you. So don't worry. If you have any doubts, you can anytime you can ask me, you can contact me. Okay, so don't hesitate. Then our first topic is that is first unit is sets, relation, and functions. I think all of you have familiar with the word sets. Do you have that sets?
Yes.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Before beginning the lesson, we will give a just one simple test for your previous knowledge on sets.
Ma'am,
So,
your voice is not audible.
I am not audible now. Now
Then the screen is off. It's all
No,
blank.
audible, ma'am.
you cannot see the screen. Oh, wait. I
No,
will
ma'am.
Yeah, it's all blank.
all blank. Wait. Now,
No.
Yes.
yes. Now it's clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
you see a PowerPoint presentation?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. No.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
No,
Uh,
ma'am.
uh, okay. You do one thing. You mute your mic. If you have anything, you
Oh,
can
no.
give a message. Okay. Hmm. Now see. Okay. One more thing. If you have any question, you can unmute and you can ask me. So see, before what do you mean by sets? Now see in my screen you can see some flowers. Then in the second picture there are some butterflies, and in third picture there are some cows. So what is the common thing in these three pictures? Can you tell me what is the common in between three pictures? See in these three pictures there are three groups of same kind of
Ma'am,
things.
they
Huh?
are all in
Yes, they are all in
they
groups.
all are in a group.
Yes. That means they have some common property. Okay. So the group from these three pictures I can have a word group. This is a very important word, group. So the set is all about group. So I can define set as the collection of anything that can be well defined or distinct. So if I collect something, suppose I have a collection of books, or you can say some students have a habit to collect different types of pens. So there are different collections we have in our home or hostel, anything, but we have a collection. So in that line, there are two important words. First word is well defined or distinct. Now, what is well defined? That is important. What is well defined? So before going to this word, let's see some examples. If I say the even numbers from 1 to 10. So the even numbers from 1 to 10. So what are the numbers from 1 to 10? Even numbers. Can you tell me the even numbers?
2, 4,
2,
6, 8, 10.
4,
8, 10.
6, 8, 10.
Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Now if I say that, can you tell me? Okay, you can mute your phone. Yes, yes, sir. Now if I tell you to name the smart students in your class, so who are the smart students in your class?
Avi.
Huh?
Avi.
Festus. May coba.
Okay.
Kabam.
Festus. May coba.
Sadat.
Now on which basis you are saying that those are the smart students?
Daniel salah.
In
Yes. See, if I ask you on which basis, you don't have a definite means basis. No. Okay. Someone says that okay, he can give the answers to the questions. So he is smart. Okay. Someone say no, he is healthy. He is active. So he is smart. That means for that particular word smart, you don't have a definite. You don't have a definition. Okay. Well defined definition. Is it clear? Yes, no. Now see, this is not a well defined word. So I can say that it cannot be defined. That means the word smart, I cannot define it properly. That exactly what is smart. But if you see the first example, the even numbers from 1 to 10, they are definite. Okay, if you count it, everyone will get 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So the first example was well defined, but second one is not a well defined term. So the second example, that means the smart students in your class is not forming a proper group. That means we cannot define it properly. For example, for my point of view, from my point of view, I have a different set of smart students. Okay. Now from another teacher's point of view, they may have different point of view. Okay, that one is smart. Or you can say, suppose one student is good in maths, so he is giving me the answer, but that particular student may not be good in physics, so he will not give the answer. Is it clear? So for different class, the smart student will vary, so it is not defined correctly properly, so it is not well defined. Now there is another example, the numbers between 12 and 16. So what are the numbers between 12 and 18?
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Yes. So for every student, the number will be same, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Is it correct? So these numbers are well defined. If I give you another example, the vowels of the English alphabet. So what are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. That means the vowels will be same for every student or every people in this world. So they will not, in different parts of the world, they will not get a different vowel. So it is same for everyone. Now if I say the various kinds of triangle, so what are the different types of triangle? You will have right angle triangles, scalene triangle, equilateral triangles. Okay. So see, the second example also is a well defined. That means for every person the kinds of triangle will be same. Now the third example, 5 most renowned mathematicians in the world. Now for that third example, can you give me a definite definition? That means a definition which will define the renowned mathematician. Do you have any definition? No, we don't have a particular definition to identify which are the most famous mathematicians. Okay, that means, see, from these three examples, the third one is not well defined. That means that particular word renowned is a relative term. Why it is relative? Why it is relative? Because it will vary from person to person. So till now in these slides, what we have learned? We have learned that what are sets. So what are sets? Sets are the collection of some well-defined object. Now you know what is well-defined. Is it clear? All of you clear what is well-defined?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Next is when we can form a set. So that, see, these 2 points are important. Where are sets and when we can form a set. So the second point is when we can form a set, when we will get some well-defined object. Then only we can form a set. Otherwise, this is the same case if I say the smart students of your class. So that one, from that one, we cannot form a set. Why? Because that smart term is not well defined. So in addition to this, that means concluding these points, we can say that a set is a well defined collection. So if you have to give the definition of set, you can say that a set is a well defined collection. Next one is, there are some points you have to remember, because see why I am explaining this, because your topic is sets, relations and functions. So first of all you have to be clear about sets, then only you can go to relations and functions. Okay, so this is your introduction class, that's why I am just giving you a hint of a set. Now these points you have to be clear. Objects or elements and members of a set are distinct terms. That means if I give you an example, see, we have done some examples like the even numbers from 1 to 10. So you have give me the numbers like 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Now if you compare the elements of the set 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10, all the elements are distinct because 2 is different from 4. 4 is different from 6. Is it clear? So first point is you have to remember that objects or elements, or you can say the members of a set, are distinct terms. Next point is sets are usually denoted by the capital letters A, B, C. That means you can choose any one of the capital letters from the English alphabet and you can name the set as set A is equals to the even numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, clear? That means that capital letter is the name of the set. Suppose my name is Tasmin. So that Tasmin word is equivalent to that capital letter A. Is it clear? Next, the elements of a set are presented by the small letters. That means, see, inside the sets, we will not use capital letters. We always use the small letters. Capital letters for naming and small letters for the elements of the set. So this is all about your set. That means what is set, how to represent a set. Now this part, all of you clear? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you clear, no? Okay. See, if you have doubts, you can ask me. If you have any doubts, you can ask me, because see, this is important. So that's why, okay, you are student, I am teacher, I am here to just clear your doubts. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me, you can WhatsApp me, or you can call me, but clear your doubts. Okay. Next is to represent a set. Now, how we will represent a set? I think all of you have done this part, so I will just go little bit fast. So, the representation of sets. Now, to represent a set, there are two methods. So, first one is a roster or tabular form, and the second is the set builder form. That means by these two ways we can represent a particular set. Now, for the first one, that means the roster or the tabular form. So, there is one example. Set of all even positive integers less than 7. Now, what are the even positive integers less than 7? Can you tell me the even positive integers?
2, 4, 6.
2, 4, 6. Okay.
2, 4, 6.
Okay. 2, 4 and 6. Now see, for this particular example, I have written the numbers 2, 4, 6. But is it a set? Is it a set? If I write only the numbers? Yes, this is not a set. To represent a set, we have to use this curly bracket. So if you have written the numbers correctly, like this slide, and you have to represent it as set. It is wrong, because yes, you have written the numbers correctly, but it is not a set. So you have to add this to curly brackets. Then only it will become a set. So always remember to give this curly bracket. Because see, I have class in other means courses. There I have seen that okay, they have identified the numbers correctly, but they forgot to give that curly bracket. So this is wrong, no? Obvious, this is wrong, and I cannot give them numbers. So always remember to give this curly bracket. Next, this curly bracket, within this bracket, you have to write the elements of the set. So the elements of the set means the numbers 2, 4 and 6. So this numbers 2, 4 and 6 are the members of that particular set. Next is the set builder form. So what we will do in this set builder form, this is important. Set builder form. So suppose I have a set A, E, I, O, U. Now if I write just I have, suppose I in a blackboard I have written curly bracket A, E, I, O, U. Then what do you mean by this symbol or this letters A, E, I, O, U?
Set of vowels.
Yes, the set of vowels. That means from these elements they have a common property, and that property is the set of vowels. So in set builder form, you have to write the common property only. That means you don't have to write the members. You have to write their common property. So for that particular set A, E, I, O, U, I will write, see here also I have used the curly bracket. So under this curly bracket, I have written X, and semicolon means X such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. So if I write A, E, I, O, U under curly bracket, you will understand, okay, this is a set of vowels. Or I will write the third line, that means X, such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. Then also you have a clear idea, okay, I have the members like A, E, I, O and U. Is it clear? So in both the ways, you will have the members and their common properties. Okay, students, is it clear how to represent a set builder and the roster form? Okay. Now see, these two forms are important in your relations and functions. So you have to be clear about these two concepts. That means how to represent a set. Next is one example. to represent the set of even numbers from 1 to 10. Now, what are the even numbers from 1 to 10?
2, 6,
2, 4,
2, 4, 6, 8.
6, 8. So, in roster form, I'll represent the members. So, always remember roster form means you have to directly write the members. So, I'll write set A, that means the name of the particular set, and within this curly bracket, I'll write 2, 4, 6 and 8. Then you have to close that curly bracket. So, this is in the roster form. That means you are writing the members directly. Next is the set builder form. So in set builder form, what you have to do? You have to write the common property. Now what is the common property of this particular set? Can you tell me what is the common property? Anyone?
2. Even numbers. Even numbers.
No. See, someone has said that 2. If you say 2,
Even
yes,
number.
even numbers. Because 2 is a member. It is not a property. So set A x such that x is an even number between 1 to 10. Okay? Now clear, all of you?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. See, if you have doubts, you can see the video. Then also, if you are not clear, you just call me or WhatsApp me. Okay? And one more thing, I have uploaded some videos in our downtown YouTube channel, so you can go through those videos also. So this is how you have to represent a set. So always remember roster form and set builder form. Next, are you feeling bored or it's okay? I am going a little bit slow, very slow or very fast? Yes, you can tell me. Don't worry.
Fine, ma'am. It's okay, ma'am.
It's okay.
Yes,
You are
ma'am.
feeling bored. If you are bored, then also you can tell me because it is an online class. That's why I am asking you. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, next we will see some definitions. That means some important definitions of set. So, first is an empty set. So, see, the name itself is an empty set. So, you have a clear idea what is an empty set. Empty set is, example, A is equals to X such that X is a student of PG. That means a student in post graduation studying in a school. So can you give me a student who is a student from PG, that is post graduation, but he is in school? Can you give me one example?
No, ma'am.
No, because a PG student obviously will go to a university. He will not in a school. So you will not get a particular, that means a single student of PG who is studying in a school. So it is an empty set. So no students. That's why it is an empty set. So always remember the word empty. So empty means nothing. So a set which does not have any element is a empty set. And see, all of you have a name and a nickname. Is it correct? So that empty set has a nickname, empty set, or I can say a null set, or sometimes it may be called as a void set. So these three, empty set, null set and void sets, are the same empty set. That means sets with no elements. Is it clear? Now our next definition is the singleton set. So what is a singleton set? Single means only one.
1.
Is it correct? Only one.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Set of
So the set of even prime numbers. So set of even prime numbers. So can you tell me the even prime number? A number which is even as well as a prime.
2.
2. Is there any number which is even and prime?
2, ma'am.
Only
Only
2.
2.
So
2, ma'am. 2.
yes, only 2. So it is only one element. So that's why it is a singleton set. So only one element. So formally I will write a singleton set containing only one element. Now finite and infinite sets. So finite means which you can count, and infinite means there are infinite members. Okay. See, 1, 2, 3. So how many members are there? In this particular set, how many members are there?
3.
3 members. So that means the members you can count. Okay, I have 3 members. It can be 100 also, 1000 also. Okay, but you can count the members of the set.
Thank you.
Now, next example is the set of vowels of English alphabet. Now, how many members are there in that particular set? Second example. How many vowels are there?
5.
5. That means you can count the members. 5 elements. So, see the number of the members of the elements is 3 and 5. So, 3 and 5 are finite numbers. That's why the set with finite number of elements are known as finite sets. And hello? 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 Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now see, if I say the set of natural numbers. Now, what are the natural numbers?
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9.
9. Then 10. Okay, then you can count and up to 100. Then again you have one more number, 101, 102. In this way you can count up to 1000. Again you will get one more number, 1001. Then 10,000, 10,001. That means see, if I say the set of natural numbers, you can count, but there are infinite number of members in that particular set. Is it correct? You will get infinite numbers. Suppose you have 10,000, 10,001. You have 1 lakh. Then I can say, okay, I can have one more, 1 lakh and 1. That means you can count, but there are infinite numbers. So, the set of natural numbers are infinite number of members. That's why it is an infinite set. So, now is it clear what is a finite set? What is an infinite set? Are you clear? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay. So this is all about your sets. So sets, finite number, infinite numbers, and we have done the empty set, singleton set. Is it? Is it
Yes,
correct?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now see, for today's class, I will do up to this. That means I have done only that basic definitions and to represent a set. So in this section, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. If you have any doubts.
Okay.
Okay, I have a message that some students cannot join the class since the meeting room is locked. But I have not locked that meeting room. Okay, I'll check it once. Then I'll give you take your attendance. Okay, you just listen it carefully. Roll number 1. Roll number 1. Roll number 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Roll number 2 present.
Yes, ma'am. Roll number 2.
3,
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Present.
4, 5,
Present, ma'am. Present.
6, 7, 8, roll number 8 present, roll number 9, roll number 10, roll number 11,
Present. Present, ma'am.
12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yes, present.
16 present.
Present.
It is 17,
17 present, ma'am.
18,
Present, ma'am.
19, 20, 21, 22,
Yes.
22,
Ma'am, 21 present.
21,
Yes, present.
22, 22 present, 23,
Present, ma'am.
24, 24, 25, 25, 26, 27,
Present, ma'am.
28, 29,
Yes, ma'am.
30,
Present, ma'am.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 35, 36,
Present, ma'am.
36,
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
37, 38,
Present, ma'am.
39,
Present, ma'am.
30, 40, 41,
Present, ma'am.
42,
Present.
Present, ma'am. 42. 42 present, ma'am.
43,
Present.
44, 45,
Yes, ma'am. 45 present.
46, 47,
Present. 47 present.
48, 49,
Yes, ma'am.
49 present, 50,
50 present.
51, 51, 52, 53, 53, 54, 54, 55, 56,
Present, ma'am. 56
56,
present, ma'am.
57,
56 present, ma'am.
yes,
57 present, ma'am.
58, 58,
Yes, ma'am.
59, 60, 60, okay, If someone has missed their roll numbers, you can WhatsApp me, or you can do one thing. You can, if you have any doubts that you have missed the attendance, you can WhatsApp me. Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then we'll meet again on Monday at 1 p.m. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So
Okay.
till now.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Take care. Okay. Take care. Bye.
You too, ma'am.
Papa.
Bye.
Okay, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Ma'am. Bye, bye.
Bye.